Good morning from the Utah Valley Aero Modelers Club in Saratoga Springs, Utah. Nice and early. First one here, just me and the dog, Ernie. Brought out an old plane, Parkzone T-28 in the yellow and red colors. They still make this plane. It's been upgraded with a Power 10, so it has a little bit more power, a lot more fun to fly. Just thought I'd do something different today. And no winds, we'll just take off left to right. As you can see, doesn't require a lot to get up in the air. I've had this plane at least 15, 16 years. Bought it originally for my son, who is in the Air Force now and actually starts pilot training here at the beginning of October. He just we're actually going out to Ohio. He's at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base right now, getting his master's in cyber systems. He went to the Air Force Academy, graduated in 23, and got selected for a program that let him get a master's while he waited for pilot training to start. So, but as you can see, this plane flies great. This would be out of the box. This would probably be about full throttle. Flies on a 3-cell 2200. This is half throttle, maybe just a little over half. Let's pump it up. There we go. Yeah, see, not a huge difference. Flying on some old packs, but she's not a amp hog or anything. The nice thing about the upgrade to the Power 10 is that it is an exact swap. Yes, the motor's a little more than maybe some Emax offerings or things, but the mounting pattern is identical to the stock motor. You can use the stock mount. It's just the same thing with the ESC. You can use the stock ESC. It's it's just a direct swap. So it's literally a few screws to take off the mount. Well, take the cowling off, and then a couple screws to take that mount out. 4 screws on the back to swap it. Unplug the old one from your speed controller. Plug the new one in. It's probably a 5-10 minute job at the most. There's nothing complicated about it. No, you don't need to trim anything, adjust anything, and you're rewarded with some extra power on a great flying plane. I think this is a great second plane for anybody who's had maybe an apprentice. I mean, it does everything. Look at that, just knife edges, it's just not even a problem. It does everything you'd want it to do, and super light, so it's easy to land. Looks good. I mean, I might even say, if you got one of the new ones that had safe, this could even be a good first trainer, maybe. I mean, it's probably a little too fast, maybe a little too agile, but something like an apprentice, it can do everything this can too. This just looks a little more sporty. I'm not a huge fan of the all yellow. I like this red and white. I actually like the gray Air Force one, and when we bought this one, that one had just been discontinued, so I know now that my son's in the Air Force, he probably, every time he sees it, because this was his plane for a long time, he's always like, oh, I wish I had that Air Force one. But inter-service rivalries being what they are, it's all good. I have a lot of planes that are Navy planes, and he just kind of rolls his eyes at me, but he's good about it. So yeah, this is fun. it's relaxing. Let me also add, it's reassuring to know that if you know, even on this old plane, they still have parts for it. So if you do have a problem, you can get a new wing. This one got a new wing last year. Had an oopsie moment where someone, I was out at a park and had some people talking to me, and I was flying inverted, and I was coming up on a not a power pole, light pole, and I went, and I just instinctively, and everybody, you know, has problems sometimes, is I pulled up, and I was inverted about right that high, and I pulled it right into the ground, and that wing snapped, and I probably could have just repaired it and it would have been fine, but like I said, the parts are available. They're not very much money. So alright, let's land. You can see how easy this is to bring in. Yeah, see? Oop, tried to turn a little too quick there. Probably need to reduce those rates on the rudder, but I like them high for the knife edge. So